Okay then folks, I'm back down at the range. I got up this morning. Yesterday the alarm went off at 6 o'clock, it was dark, I just couldn't get up, but this morning I had to get up. So there we go. So, brought the Retay down again. I've got a target set up at 40 yards, believe it or not. Even though the wind's blowing at 14 mile an hour. I've got a bit more faith in it now since I recrowned it and cleaned the barrel. So got 5 different pellet assortments in front of me. I'm going to start off with the 80s because we know they work. Because I was using slugs yesterday and they weighed 13 grains and I adjusted for those 40 yards. I'm hoping I don't need to do any adjustments. So what I'm going to do is fire a few single shots at it and then I'll put a magazine on, just making sure it's shooting where it should. So let's get on with that. Start off with the like I say, pull that down, go straight in, and I'll put the pellets on the side I'm loading at. So I've had a few comments about that. Well, I'm a paratrooper, what do you expect? Right, okay. Okay then, it's nice and clear. Nice. Put the illuminator on. Okay then, going to go for the centre target. Gone right in the ball. So if you use the index finger just to pull it down slightly, it's easier to load. It's just a shame we got the wind this morning. See it blowing it to the left. Okay then, so the wind is affecting it, but you can see the group forming now. 40 yards, so not bad for an 11-inch barrel. Do one more. Okay, yeah, it's grouping fine. The barrel issue is sorted, but like I say, still getting a longer barrel. So that'll improve the should improve the performance, and also mean I need to use less here so I can turn the reg down and get more shots. Right, so the single shots, we know the barrel can hit what I'm aiming at when the wind's right. So it's quite a good test actually, to be doing it in windy conditions and still getting a group going on at 40. If this was a cattleman, I think I'd call it the calf, because it's not a full power, is it? And if they ever made a 30 cal all that raw power, I think I'd call it the bison. I think you should rename it, to be honest. So how do you pronounce the name of the gun? It's got a P in front of it. It must be a silent P. It's the gun ranger name is Pnuers or Pnuers. Don't know what that means, but I'll find out. And another thing I want everybody to do, especially if you're a viewer and you live in the UK, go to your dealer or phone your dealer up or supplier and tell them you want a cattleman gun, because the industry don't really know about them yet. So the only way they'll know is if everybody starts asking, I want a cattleman gun. So if you live in the UK, start asking, so they might sit up and try and find out what you're talking about. Because Victoria and her family, I mean, I support them anyway because they're all ex-military. They still support the veterans. As you all know, I'm a veteran, which is great. There's not enough people do that, and to give 10% of the profits to a good cause like that is fantastic. Also, from what I've seen from M&B reviewing Maccabee Speed, look how they've been treated. Really good. Very approachable from what I can see. So let's give them some support and try and get them set up in this country selling the cattleman rifles, because the Retays, well, we all know how this has been. I mean, it's took all the effort I've done and put into it now to get it shooting the way it has. But you don't want to buy a rifle like this. You want not one that's already been sorted out and you know shoots well. So like I say, if you live in this country, just ask your local dealer, I want a cattleman gun, and they might think, well, what's that? And we can tell them what it is, and hopefully we'll get somebody that will start importing them. So that's just my thoughts anyway. But let's get on with the test using the Calm magazine that Darko Delorco made for me. So working fine, Darko. So I think you can put these into production. So here we go. I'm going to go for the top. No, I'm not. I'm going for the bottom left. Straight in the back red again. Okay, automatically stops when it gets to the last shot. That does slightly bring up a different point of aim. That can be expected. the wind's really blowing it now. I feel it on my face, and it's blowing across the range as well. Jesus, where's all that lot come from? It's like seagulls have decided to take off. But yeah, 40 yards. Really pleased with it. Now 177, you're better off using as heavy a pellet as you can get. Well, these JSB 80s, these weigh 10.34 grains, so that's the kind of weight you need really to buffer the wind, if any. The heavier you can go, the faster your pellet can go, the better your chances are of bucking the wind. If it was a full powered rifle, it'd be probably pushing 20 foot-pounds, and it'd be a lot better. I'm going to use the same target again. See where the main group's forming. Oh, I wouldn't really push that one across. And again. Okay. So yeah, pretty happy with that. I know it's opened up, but it's the wind. Right, try a different pellet. This time I'm going to go with the Barracuda Match. Then again, with a heavy pellet. Usually suit well. Since I recrowned the barrel. Oh, right, here comes a robin. We have a robin that visits us every day, and put food out along the top. Let's have a look. I'll show you. There we go. In fact, we've got 2 robins, look. See all the food on the top. So, let's carry on. I'll use a single shot again to start off with. If you're going to do it first time, might as well stick one in before you push the actual mag in. Remembering to put the pellets on that side of the rifle. Somebody will say something if I don't. Right. Okay then, bottom left, bottom right, what am I on about? Oof, Jesus, that really went, didn't it? And again, way to the left. And these weigh 10.65 grains, so they're a bit heavier than the 80s. Obviously the pellet's a different shape, so that'll also make a difference to the point of impact. Yeah, they'll go way to the left. I'm not too worried about that, because once you choose a pellet, you just gyroscoping for that particular pellet, so it's all about groups at the moment. Oh, yeah. Don't seem to like these the same, does it? You know that rattling up the range? That's the wind blowing the targets around. I'll make this the last one. I'll try a different pellet then. Okay, discount them. And the wind's up, but I don't think that's a problem, to be honest. Right, I'm going to use the Sniper Medium now. Now these are a lighter pellet that weigh 8.49 grains. We'll see how these perform. As I say, with the wind, I'm not sure. We'll see. See if it lights this pellet. Top right. See, that's going high because of how much lighter it is. Not a problem. They're more or less all on the same horizontal there. That's down to the wind ramp, I think. Ooh, bloody hell, it's really gone across. Oh, jeez. So light. Okay. You can see where the group's forming. Right, got really light pellets up there, which did okay when I tried them before. Because they only weigh 6.79 grains, this wind's probably going to lob them everywhere. They'll go faster, but they'll also lose energy faster as well, so by the time they get to 40, but let's give them a go anyway. Oh, that went right over the top. It's so light. I saw it. Forget that. I'll go to the Acapel. This one's probably designed for like 50 yards or more. Or 60 even. That's how light it is. On a calm day, I'll try them again on a calm day. The Acapels, I think they're the Crossman basically, but Webley Acapel. Do well in Webley and Trowell and Hatton, so hopefully it'll do well in that. I can go for the same left top target. And I think that hit up on the clip, near the clip. Let's see. I'm going to drop it three mil dots with the reticle and see if I can get it on target. Almost. I'll keep that point of aim. Just can see where it's going. Ooh, looks like I've got onto a winner here. Yes. See, this is what you need to do when you get a rifle. Just find out what pellets work for it and stick to that pellet. Getting a good group. To bear in mind that I'm fighting the wind here, so if it's windless conditions it will be a lot tighter than what they are. Blew it. It's the only one that seems to have gone to the left. Oh, the wind's picking up. Right, see if I can shoot in the wind. Yeah, see, it's blowing it across. One of the problems we do get here is we've got berms either side of the range and one at the bottom, probably about 12 foot high, but the wind comes over the top like vortexes, so you get winds, they end up blowing in all directions, to be honest, depending on the end of the range you're at. Okay, you can see like pushing it to the left a bit, but they look like a good choice for the rifle actually. Let's see where the main group's forming. See, if it was an FAC firearm certificate rated rifle, full power, you ain't going to get this problem as much. From around 11 foot-pounds, more chance of the wind pushing it. Right, I'll load the magazine up, fire that into the same target. I might do some reactive stuff then, yeah, so far Pels and the Jazz B80 seems to be doing well through it, even in wind. This seems to be doing okay in the wind, even though it's not a heavy pellet. I forget how much it is actually in weight. 7 out of 10. Might be something like 7.9 grain or something like that. Okay. Oh, I forgot to do the old under, hang on. Let's change direction. Pushing it to the right. There we go. So that is the pellet test. Shame about the sodding wind, but discount the what the wind's doing to it. You can see where the main groups are forming at 40 yards. Right, put some reactive targets up and start shooting at them. In fact, what I might do, I'll put the reactive targets up at 50 or 55 yards. And I'll use them. I'll do it at 55 because the point of impact seems to be quite high. So I reckon if we can do it at 55 yards, that'll be quite good. See what? Some spinners over there. Right, set the targets up at 55 yards. We'll see how it does. Using the acetals. There is a target up there, and what I might do, I'll aim for the centre of that target and see where the point of impact is. Then I can go for the reactive targets then. So 55 yards then, that's the HFT or Huddersfield target ranges. And I think they've chose that range for a reason. That's to suit sub 12 foot-pound rifles. Obviously you can shoot further than that, but that is a range to consider effective on these kinds of power levels, I would imagine. Okay then. I'm going to go for the centre of that target. Oh, I see. So that I was almost in the ball. There we go. Right, I'm going to go for the spinner then. Go for the little pig on the other side. Not moving much, is it? But yeah, you can still hit targets at 55 yards, so really pleased. I'm hoping to get both of the day state barrel on it. Probably be a 17-inch one. We all know they shoot well, so add that to the rifle and it should be okay. See, that target's spinner's about 2 inches wide, so the wind's still blowing it all one way or the other. But yeah, I'm happy with the rifle now. Now we have got at 60 yards a dueling tree. So I'll top the air up in it, and I'll fire a couple of magazines at the dueling tree, and I'll call it a day. So oh, bugger me, come on. There we go. Right, we've used 22 bar of pressure with all the pellets so far, so it's going to have quite a good shot return, even the way it's set up now. Must have fired 70 odd shots at least. Okay. Darko from Calm Magazines, fantastic job you've done on these. Really like the magazines. You've got plenty of excess at the front there to put the pellet in, which you didn't have on the original. And the fact that the magazine won't let you probe in the pellet when it's fired them all off is an excellent idea, because you don't get any you don't get any missed shots of empty air. Yeah, definitely helps have a pellet pusher just to get it over the O-ring, that's all. Obviously all pellets are different in size, heads and things. Some go in easy, some don't, so it's just a pellet thing. Okay. For the right hand side. These are all about 1 inch. Just clipped it. There you go. Oh. Oh. That wind's changed. Right, so hope you enjoyed that. Very pleased with the barrel now. I've Dremeled it and cleaned it. That's probably the last time you'll see the barrel anyway. So remember what I said. If you want to see cattleman guns in this country, go to your local dealer and say I want a cattleman gun. And they'll all start asking where do we get these from. So I'll see you in the next video.